Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. She's a member of the Transportation and Infrastructure and Foreign Affairs Committees, and she joins us right now with reaction. Congresswoman, it's good to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What do you make of this?
It's completely outrageous. What kind of sick person puts a community center for heroin addicts to go and shoot up, giving them, free needles to do so, right next to a children's organization and on a block where there are 5 schools surrounding this? By my count, at least 5 schools that are in a 2-block radius of this center. This is a mayor who is continuously defying the laws of our land, whether it be a sanctuary city status, whether it be releasing criminals back onto the street. And now he wants to violate the Controlled Substances Act, which I wrote to the Department of Justice last week, asking the Attorney General to step in. In 2018, President Trump's DOJ gave me a commitment that if the mayor proceeded, they would intervene. And that is exactly what Merrick Garland needs to do here, because of violation of federal law, up to 20 years in jail, $2 million in fines. And the mayor is just out of control here, leaving us with this type of parting gift on his way out the door.
Yeah, I don't understand why this would be the answer. We've had 100,000 overdoses because of fentanyl coming into this country. This administration is doing nothing about the fentanyl. So New York's answer is to help these drug addicts shoot up across the street from a daycare center? It's outrageous.
That's exactly right. And you've done extensive coverage of what exactly has been coming into this country. We know the DEA is telling us that it's chemicals from China being manufactured as fentanyl in Mexico and streaming over our border. Last week, I gave a floor speech on just this issue, and I asked my colleagues and the President of the United States, whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the drug cartels, or are you on the side of the American people? Because we know where it's coming from, and you're not doing anything to stop it. And so, yes, this is very reactionary from our mayor, and by the way, who has continuously released drug dealers back onto our streets, and New York bail law continuously putting drug dealers back onto our streets.
Well, what about your colleague, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, now questioning whether or not these organized retail crime situations are actually happening? She told the Washington Times a lot of these allegations of organized retail theft are not actually panning out. We're looking at the video of what's going on in San Francisco and in L.A. What are your thoughts on what AOC is saying about these smash and grab thefts that we're seeing in an organized fashion across the country? She's saying it's not happening.
Sometimes when I'm in New York City in my district and I hear what my colleagues, Bill de Blasio and AOC, also from New York City, say, I sometimes think I'm on another planet. Are they serious? They see the videos of this happening. Both of them, by the way, said that, people who commit crimes, they're just breadwinners for their families, giving them a defense that this is okay. Look, it's the bail laws, it's the defunding the police movement, it's all of that. And that is why, I go to Washington, I send that message that we can't do what we've done in New York in Washington. We shouldn't be doing what has taken place in California either. Clearly, those policies are not working. We need to support our law enforcement. We need real law and order. We need to get, these bail laws back on the books. Continue to give judges some discretion here. But look, they got to start taking these things seriously, because they're destroying the quality of life in cities all across America.